Read 1 Corinthians 5 and 5.
To deliver such a one, Bahasham, Mashiach Yahushua, unto sight for the destruction of the flesh.
Yeah, to get rid of the carnal, the wickedness of the flesh. Read.
That the spirit may be saved in the day of Mashiach Yahushua.
That's why we went to Luke, the first chapter, verse 71, say that we may be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Because get Ezekiel 35 and 1 to 5. Because this is the last captivity we're going to be in. And we got to be saved from these people. As it is said. We got to be delivered from our enemies and from those that hate us. Read that. Ezekiel 35. 1 through 5.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
So he says, set thy face against Mount Seir. So what does that mean if you don't know what Mount Seir means? Mount Seir, we got to go to Genesis, the 36th chapter. Read verse 1. Genesis 36 and 1.
Genesis chapter 36, verse 1.
And we here because we're looking at being saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Right? So we're going to deal with the hate first. Read.
Now, these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom.
Right. These are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. The biblical name for the so-called white people. Jump to verse 9. But we're looking at Mount Seir first. Read.
And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
See? Mount Seir. Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. Edom means red. And Esau is their forefather. In Mount Seir, that's the land that the Most High gave them, Mountain Seir. Like they came from the Caucasus Mountains. Right? So, when you look at this, that's how you get the understanding of the precept, because Ezekiel 35 and 1 and 2 says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So it's the people that live in Mount Seir who are who? The Edomites, whose forefather is Esau. Okay? So that's Mount Seir. Now, it says we got to be saved from who? Our enemies. Deuteronomy 28:68. This is concerning who our enemies are.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So the Most High said he's going to bring us into Egypt, which means captivity, slavery, and bondage. When you read Exodus, the 20th chapter, the 2nd verse, Egypt means captivity, slavery, or bondage. He's going to bring us into captivity, slavery, and bondage. How?
By the way whereof I spake.
No, with ships.
Oh, with ships.
With ships. Okay? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So when he's speaking to us, he said we're not going to see our land of Israel anymore as a nation. Read.
And there you shall be sold to your enemies.
So he said when we go on these slave ships, we're going to be sold to our friends,
our enemies.
to our enemies. For what?
For bondmen.
For bondmen
and bondwomen.
and bondwomen. Slave men and slave women. Read.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy us, meaning no man going to redeem or save us from the condition that the Most High put us in. So that's the enemies. We were sold on auction blocks to the so-called white man and white people, the Edomites. So that's the enemies. Now let's go back to Ezekiel 35 and 1 down. Now he said we got to be saved from who? From our enemies and from all those that hate us, right? Let's read Ezekiel 35.
Moreover, the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Set your face against the Edomites, because that's the land that they were in. Because you can't talk to no land. He's talking about talk to the mountains. He's talking about talk to the people that's in the land. Like a lot of times he'll talk to us about how we were in Zion, how we were in Israel, in the land of Israel, it's talking to us, you know, but it's talking to the people that's in the land. Go ahead.
And prophesy against it.
Prophesy against the Edomites. Go ahead.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Most High Power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
This is a prophecy. What he say he's going to do? Read.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High.
He said, this is what he's going to do. He said, I'm going to destroy all your cities, and you're going to know. When you see your cities desolate, when I destroyed your cities, that I am the Most High. Ain't going to be no Mother Nature then. Ain't going to be no La Nina, no El Nina, little boy, little girl. He said, you're going to know that it's I am the Most High. Just like when they had an earthquake, the last bad earthquake that they had out here, Northridge earthquake, they had billboards that said, oh, is God mad with us? Is God angry with us? All over. Because they recognize that. Whenever destruction comes, then they recognize him. The people that it happened to. Now you outside, it ain't happened to you. You can still say Mother Nature if you want to. But it's the Most High that does everything. He's responsible for everything. All praise to his holy name. Go ahead.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
There go that hate right there. Because they have what?
A perpetual hatred.
Because they have had a perpetual hatred. Read.
And hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See?
You got to look at this. That's why when you understand, get Revelations 12 and 12 and Revelation 12 and 17. It says they have shed the blood of the children of Israel in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Our wickedness, our sins had an end. Read this.
Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right, so well, you got to get Job 18 and 4. Just hold that. Get hold Revelation. We're going to go to Job 18 and 4. I mean, the devil know he have a short time. Don't get it twisted, because everybody that's ruling in this world, Satan showed him Mashiach Yahushua and inhabit the kingdoms and said, all this could be yours if you do what? Bow down and worship me. Get Job 20 and 4.
Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
See that? Knowing thou not this of old, since man was placed on the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is what?
Is short.
So the devil he have a what? Short time. The triumph of the wicked is short. Why the Most High cut their time? He took them out of power and ran them into the Caucasus Mountains when they had the Roman Empire. The fall of Roman Empire, we brought them down. The triumph of the wicked is short, read.
And the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
But the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, read.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
Yeah, though he got a space station out there in the sky. He's flying jets everywhere. He got all this ordnance that he think he have for his military and so forth up in this air, read.
And his head reached unto the clouds.
Yeah, his head is reached up to the clouds, read.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
He gonna perish forever like his own crap that go down the toilet. Read.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
They're gonna say, where is he? What happened to them? Oh, where did they go? Read.
He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yet he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
Come on.
The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
That's right. Now go back to Revelations, the 12th chapter knowing that the devil will come down with much wrath. That's why I said they came with calamity against us when our iniquity had an end. Keep that in mind. So the devil know he got a short time. He just told you his time is short. Therefore, he's going to come down with calamity with those that have next. That's why we got next. He's going to come down upon these people that do the things that are written here in the scriptures. If you're not doing this ain't talking about you. So have fun. Get ready for your ride in the lake of fire. Because he's talking about these people that are doing the things that's written here. Verse 17.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High, and have the testimony of Hamashiach and Harushah.
That's right. Lamentations 4:22. So this is it. This is all she wrote. He's going to be wroth with Israel. The dragon represents the devil, Satan, the beast, and Esau, the Edomites, who are all red. I mean, this is clear. Lamentations 4:22.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
See? Say the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. When that happens, the punishment of our iniquity, the curses that the Most High put upon us and start to bring us into the kingdom when the Mashiach, before he come back, is telling you that Esau going to come down with much wrath upon those that do what? Keep the commandments and had a true testimony of a Mashiach Yahushua. So the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. That's why he told them, hey, you went against my people when their iniquity had an end. When I was forgiving them for their iniquity, they're going to come against those that do what? Keep the commandments and have a true testimony of a Mashiach Yahushua. And he's telling us, hey, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Zion represents the 12 tribes of Israel. We of Negro, Indian, and Latino descent, pretty much. Scattered among all nations. Read.
He will no more carry thee away to captivity.
So now, when he said this statement, he said, he will no more carry us away into captivity. This is the last captivity we have to go into. See? Get 2 Ezra 6 and 9. That you know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is the last captivity we going into before we go into the kingdom, if it's the Most High will. Read that.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
See, Esau, the Edomites, is the end of the world. The world that we in now. Esau is the end of the world. Read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
See, we got next. Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. That you know Esau going to be ruling when? Read. When?
The head.
No. Verse 9.
For Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau will be ruling when?
The end of the world.
The end of the world. And who got next? Read. Jacob
is the beginning of it that follows.
Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. After Esau is ruling. That's why I go back to Lamentations 4:22.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
See, the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished. Who?
O daughter of Zion.
O daughter of Zion. Read.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
He gonna no more carry us away into captivity. Hold that. Get a song, Isaiah 40:1 and 2. Verse 1 and verse 2. He gonna no more carry us away into captivity.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1. Comfort ye, my people, say your power.
Say comfort. Take this comforting words that I'm getting ready to tell you. Children of Israel, Israelites, read.
Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her.
Yeah, Jerusalem is another name for the children of Israel. Say, cry unto our people, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
That her warfare is accomplished.
Our warfare is accomplished. Because, this is what we have done. Get James 4 and 4. Our warfare is accomplished. And this is what our people are caught up in right now, to this day. Read that. James 4:4.
James chapter 4, verse 4. Yea, adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
That's the warfare. Because our people have been friendship of this world, and you at war. Enmity means you at war with the Most High. That's why he said our warfare is accomplished. Read? Because we've been the friends of the world. Especially 2/3 of our people. And the 1/3 looking at the 2/3 thinking that they on point. Like I say, evil communications. Corrupt good manners. That's why we got to shine as bright lights, illuminated by following the rules and regulations of the Most High. His laws, statutes, commandments. That's how we're going to be illuminated. Read.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
That's right. You're the enemy of the Most High. You at war with him. That's why I go back to Isaiah 40:2. That's why he's telling us at this time.
Isaiah chapter 40 verse 2. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she hath received of the Most High's hand double for all her sins.
See? Says, hey, our warfare is accomplished. That her iniquity is pardoned. The Most High has pardoned us. But we still want to be caught up in the curses because you want to still have an excuse to do what's wicked. And you at war with the Most High still. And you're the enemy of the Most High because you're a friend of the world. The world will have you go straight to hell with it. Because it's set up to send you straight to hell. Remember, as for the way of the Most High, as for the way of Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. So you follow the way of the world, you're going straight to hell with them. This is not hard to understand. Anybody confused? Because it's pretty much, the Spirit is pretty much saying it expressly clear. They know they got a short time. They're going to come down with much wrath. We got to be prepared for it spiritually. This ain't about no bullets and whatever ammunition you can get. Ain't about that. Spiritually, you have the angels that are here. The spirits that are here that are invisible. That they got to deal with. That they ain't going to use no bullets. They ain't using no nuclear nothing. Except for the power that the Most High going to have them beyond what he allowed them to see and create here through their power of Satan. Come on, the Mashiach Yahushua already run. The end result is what? Who get the victory? Satan or Hamashiach Yahushua? Or Mashiach Yahushua? It's already written. We already know who's going to get the victory. Who you want to be with? The winner, the one going to get the victory, or the one that's going to lose? That's a choice we have, right? God? Who you want to be with? That's right. So read verse 2 again out. Isaiah 40:2.
Isaiah chapter 40 verse 2. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished.
Your warfare is accomplished. Read.
That her iniquity is pardoned.
Our iniquity, the things that we have done that's wrong, is pardoned. Read.
For she hath received of the Most High's hand double for all her sins.
See, we have received of the Most High's hand double according to all that we've done that was against his rules and regulations, which is sin, transgression of his laws. Right? That's why they're going to receive double, because they have transgressed the law. Now go back to Lamentations 4:22, see what it says. See, people looking at, oh, we got to forgive. Most High ain't forgiven. He ain't forgot. He haven't forgot the things that was done and have been done. Just like they say, never forget. Most High ain't never forgot. Read.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
He's not going to carry us away into captivity anymore. That's why it says Esau's the end of the world and Jacob's the beginning of it that followed. This is the last captivity that we have to serve under these heathen people. Heathen nations. Read.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
See, he going to visit the wickedness and the ones that have sinned against him, O daughter of Edom. Read.
He will discover thy sins.
He's going to discover their sins. Their sins. That's why we're looking at this in the proper aspect of the spirit and dealing with our people to make this change, to come back to principles of discipline, to be in order with the Most High. Because people have their own order that they think is in this world, but you could be out of order with the Most High and being rude to his people, not having love to his people, determining who is who and who's not. And a lot of people that do that, they ain't probably even Israel. All of Israel ain't of Israel. You got those that always want to cause division. They always come up with some way to say, okay, well, follow me over here, and then I'll lead you to the kingdom. It say, didn't we just read, no man shall buy you, which means no man shall save us? Ain't no man going to save us. What man is going to come on this earth that's on this earth, going to be born in the flesh like us or like you, that's going to save us? Nobody going to save us but a Mashiach Yahushua when he come to judge and make war through the power of the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's salvation. He said he's going to bring salvation to himself. How man going to do this? That's why man got all this to say. You better check yourself. For remember, the Most High name is jealous. And he loved to be exalted. And those that exalt Mashiach Yahushua, he exalting you before the Most High, and he exalting you before the angels. And them angels ready to do some destruction. Them angels ready for the commandment of the Most High. What you want me to do? And they going to rejoice in his commandment. Where they at? Right here on the earth to do what he say do. That's why we got to really take this to heart. I mean, you want to take something to heart. Take the spirit of the Most High to heart, really, because it's going to be something else. It's not going to be nothing nice, as it is written. And those that are really crying to the Most High are going to be redeemed. Those that really love his people who he say he loved, and not trying to cause division and hating on somebody, say, what about one of the little ones? What about one of the little ones? You say you might as well tie a millstone, a noose around your neck, and a great big millstone, big stone, and cast your body into the sea. Drown yourself. Than to mess with one of the little ones. You're not afraid of offending one of the little ones? That's why I say our people don't have the fear of the Most High. Most High say, I will melt you. He coming back to melt people. And he going to love those whose iniquity have been pardoned. The 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why I can't make it clear to our people to know how, as much as I do know, that you can look at all this love, but I don't see all that love when he say, I'm going to melt you. And I'm going to enjoy doing it. And when you call on him, because you don't fear him, you're not afraid of him. When you call on him, he's going to mock you and laugh at you and make fun of you in the fourth dimension in the heavens. When you see that you calling on him, but you're not afraid of him. You don't really fear him. You see? That's why it's very important that we get a chance to know who our power is and what he's going to do, and not be one of those that's at war with him in this day and time. The enemy of the Most High. We got double for our iniquity. It ain't over yet. It's not over. We still got to work hard to make it to the kingdom. He said the righteous scarcely going to be saved. Scarcely. That's why this is something that's spiritual that I can't expound on enough. Get up Job 7 and 11. Job the 7th chapter 11th verse.
Job chapter 7, verse 11. Therefore, I will not refrain my mouth.
You say, therefore, I will not refrain my mouth. Read.
I will speak in the anguish of my spirit.
He say, you're going to do what?
I will speak in the anguish of my spirit.
No, you're going to speak in the love And everybody want to say that the Most High is all this love. He say he's going to speak how?
I will speak in the anguish of my spirit.
He say, I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. Come on. Read.
I will complain in the bitterness of my soul.
He say, we complain in the bitterness of his soul. It's serious, y'all. Get Isaiah 29 and 6. Isaiah 29 and 6.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Most High of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
It's the Most High, y'all. You're going to be visited of the Most High of armies. Hosts mean armies. This is angels with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Go to Isaiah 28 and 2.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 2. Behold, the Most High hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand.
There it is, man. The Most High have a mighty and strong one. That's a Mashiach Yahushua, y'all, hanging out with the archangel of war, Ma'aka'Allah. Behold, the Most High hath this mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing. That's a tidal wave, or a hurricane, either or, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. You're going to flatline a whole lot of people with the hand. This is our power. Look at Isaiah 30 and 30.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 30. And the Most High shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall shew the lighting down of his arm.
See? The Most High shall cause his glorious, what? Voice to be heard. You know, his voice like thunder. His voice is thunder. Great noise. He going to cause his glorious voice to be heard. And do what?
And shall shew the lighting down of his arm.
He going to show the lighting down of his arm. Read.
With the indignation of his anger.
With the indignation of his anger. Read.
And with the flame of a devouring fire.
With the flame of devouring fire, people. Read.
With scattering and tempest and hailstones.
Ooh. Man. With scattering and tempest and hailstones. That's who we serve, y'all. In his arm are these angels everywhere. And the Mashiach Yahushua is the mighty angel of all. He's the mightiest angel of all. That he's going to send to destroy and judge and make war. To set up righteousness on this earth. What's wrong with that? You're not going to have to be in a place where it's all barred up. Criminals, drug dealers, and all the things that they perpetrate against the children to grow up and say it's okay to be wicked against the laws of the Most High. It's not going to happen. Our children are going to be rejoicing. They're going to be plentiful, and we're going to have many children, righteous children, that's going to love the Most High. We ain't going to have to learn of him because everybody going to know of him from the least to the greatest, from the greatest to the least. Everybody going to know of him. And in the end, if you don't go back to wickedness, you're going to be able to see the glory of the Most High forever and ever and ever. We're going to live forever and ever and ever. That's what this is about, that the Most High could be all in all. But it's too much attention on us. When you see what he's saying, this him right here. He's everything, but he's angry. because of the things that have been done contrary to what he would have us to do. He's not dealing with quantity. He's dealing with quality. It's quality. That's why he said he'll take one of a city, two of a family. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
Let all things, everything be done how?
Decently and in order.
Right. Let everything be done decently and in order. That's why to the much, as much of my ability that I have, I try and deal with things decently in order, but with love of my people. Some people so cold-blooded, they just hate on any incident that they can find that's negative, that they tap into negative without understanding the positive or something that somebody might be going through. Really, seriously. But they can find all the negative in every situation, but without looking at the love that the Most High have for even the person that they negative against. They're not realizing this. They so mean-spirited and so hateful against who he loves that they're not going to make it to the kingdom if they don't change. People want you to be so hardcore against our people who we love and really hating on them because of their own selfishness of not being able to so-called get what they think they're supposed to get. When there's opportunity to get whatever you want to get in this truth, any day. Any day. But look how people can complain, but they talk to me about worldly things or their life, whatever, but there ain't nobody talking about what scripture. You see what I'm saying? They find a reason to complain all the time. Evil communication corrupt good manners. That's why I listen, but they're not going to corrupt my good manners because I'm looking at scriptures. Are you on point or are you off? They got to make the change. Because I'm hearing what the Most High is saying. You see what I'm saying? Else I couldn't bring it. I'm hearing what he's saying first and foremost. Well, I'm trying to get you to see. Most High said in Romans 9:13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. We can come up with a reason to hate on our people. You ain't ready. Not in the eyes of the Most High. That's the problem with Esau. I mean, you got the spirit of Esau. What do you say? They have a perpetual hatred. And that's what our people are doing. Get Philippians 4 and 8. Better think about this, people. Philippians 4 and 8. If there's any way that you can, think on these things.
Book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things.
That's what we got to think on. That will make you humble for our people. You won't be so hardcore against the people. Think on the good. Think on something. Try and make situations something good out of something. You know, it's like last night we had someone online snoring. But you don't know really in essence what their problem was or whatever. You know, they could be just in their mind hearing the word, even though they fell asleep, hearing the word, might have made a mistake and not hear the star six. Man, everybody was, you know, going off and they whatever it is, I mean, they could have been on a medication, whatever, you know, you don't know. But we don't really know. Because they never woke up. They never said anything, but, you know, I got a lot of flack on that. Whereas that's why now they just listening. You know, I'll just mute the call and you hear whatever, bam, that's it. You ain't got to complain now because you can't hear nothing but my voice. And you read it. Ain't no complaints. In a story. See what I'm saying? So that's how people are. They complain, this, that, and the third. So we that's in the flesh of this better than being on a conference call for sure. That's why everything got to be done decent and in order. And I try and do that, but I want to communicate with people. But you can't communicate with people if they come on and they go complain about someone that's on the phone. Y'all talking on the phone conference, it's disturbing other people. All that's to be considered, but we can't hear it. You know, we don't hear it on our end, but you can hear them, they hear it. So just be, muted. And it'll be just for us. And they can hear whatever they hear. You can't say nobody's bothering them now or from now on, whenever. Give me 1 Corinthians. Everything got to be done decent and in order. And we have to be decent in order, but we got to look at the love for our people without being so hardcore against everyone. You don't know what the situation is. 1 Corinthians 3. And start at verse 10.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 10. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me, as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon.
That's right, man. He said, as a great master builder, a wise master builder, he have laid the foundation, which is Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, going to the Most High on our behalf. That's the foundation of Mashiach Yahushua. And another going to build upon what it is that he built upon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon, how you operate in this truth. When you calling on Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, because that's him going to the Most High on our behalf. Understand, that's spiritual power. Because what more power are you going to get than from the Most High? If you might say. Who's going to give you more power than he can give us? You talking about spiritual power. Who can do more than what he can do? No one. Not even ourselves. No way, shape, or form. It's coming from him. Got to take heed how you build upon this foundation of a Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
For other foundation can no man lay that is laid, which is Hamashiach Yahushua.
Right. Ain't no other foundation than that foundation that's laid, which is a Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
Now, if any man build upon this foundation, gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest.
That's right. All this material things don't mean nothing. That's why he said every man's work will be made manifest. Read.
For the day shall declare
the day that the Most High bring that judgment upon all of us and we meet the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua is going to declare it. Read.
Because it shall be revealed by fire.
It's going to be revealed by the word of the Most High, by his laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
So that the word of the Most High is going to try every man's work by what you have done in these mortal bodies. What kind of work you have done. Read.
If any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward.
If your work will survive all the wickedness of this world, and that the way you have built upon the foundation of a Mashiach Yahushua to the glory of the Most High, you're going to receive a reward. This is beautiful. This is what we want. Read.
If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss.
See, if any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss. Because that burn is that fire that he's bringing on this earth. The physical fire and the word of the Most High together. You're going to suffer loss, read.
But he himself shall be saved.
Shall be saved, So what? You taught a lot of people they went astray. But he could be saved himself because that work that he's doing is a righteous work. And letting people know that you got to come back to the Most High. His laws, statutes, commandments. Be justified in your faith in the Mashiach Yahushua, going to the Most High on our behalf. Read.
Yet so as by fire.
Yet so as by fire. Now get Jeremiah 23:29. As yet by fire. But it's just fire. Let's read about it.
Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29.
Come.
Is not my word like as fire?
See, his word is like as fire. Read.
Saith the Most High.
Saith the Most High. Read.
And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. That's his word. Going to be tried by his word. What you have done according to the word of the Most High in these mortal bodies. Give me St. John 14 and 15.
St. John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So he said, if you love him, keep his commandments. 1 John 5 and 3.
John chapter 5, verse 3.
Right.
For this is the love of the Most High.
This is the love of the Most High.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
Commandments are not grievous. Commandments are not grievous. You keep his commandments, you're not supposed to be sad to do what's right. We're supposed to be happy doing what's right. 2 John 6. Because people say, oh, God is love. The Most High is love. But how do we apply this love to the Most High? Read.
And this is love.
This is love. Read.
That we walk after his commandments.
That we do what?
That we walk after his commandments.
That we walk after his commandment. Read.
This is the commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning.
This is the commandment that we heard from the beginning. Read.
Ye should walk in it.
We should walk in it. And we see, we can go over and over again. Tell us about the fringes. He said, look at the fringes. Remember what? The commandments. And do what's right. And don't go a-whoring as we went before after these other gods, these other nations. Gods. As our people are doing today. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 12.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 12. Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yes, she is easily seen of them that love her.
See, wisdom is glorious. Wisdom, the definition of wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. Wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. It's glorious and never fadeth away. Yeah, she is easily seen of them that love her and found of such as seek her. Go ahead.
She prevented them that desire her, in making herself first known unto them.
Read verse 17.
For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
See, the very true beginning of wisdom is the desire of discipline. And discipline is you're told what to do and you do it. It's simple. It's not hard. It's not a hard thing. That's discipline. The Most High is telling us what to do, and we follow it. And the Most High have order, so let everything be done decently and in order. But see, people don't want to apply order in their life today. They want to do whatever they want to do. That's why they're going to be out there as individualists. Not no Israelites, but individualites. And hope their light, as being of Israel, putting a light on the end of their Israel, will lead them to the kingdom. Because when they go down, the Most High going to have order. Like he already set up order. And we're going to have to know how to operate in these times to come. You're going to have to follow orders. For the true beginning of her is the desire of discipline. Read.
And the care of discipline is love.
Now we just went through the love. The care of discipline is love. What's the love? The keeping of the commandments. It say love, but it's keeping of the commandments. The Most High is love. The Most High is his commandments. His rules and regulations. Right? Huh?
The next verse.
Yeah, go ahead.
And love is the keeping of her laws. And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
See? And the love is the taking heed to her laws, to wisdom laws, to the Most High's laws. And it's the assurance of incorruption. Right? that we won't go into unrighteousness, but be righteous and not be corrupt by following the laws of the Most High, doing what he say do, his rules and regulations. Go ahead.
And incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High.
See, incorruption maketh us near unto the Most High in the Mashiach Yahushua. Because we're doing his laws. We're following what he say do. But if you don't know this, how are you going to apply this in your life if you don't know this? You don't know how to be disciplined according to the Most High, not according to your own vain opinion or your own way you think. And let the evil come in and take you off course of how you should be in actually following the Most High. And how he loves us. You see? We got to love each other. But we got to love them laws of the Most High and do them. So we don't be corrupt. Go ahead.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. To a kingdom. Baruch 4:1.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
How long the law endure?
Forever.
Forever. So the law still is enduring because we in forever right now. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep the laws of the Most High shall come to life, everlasting life. Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
Such as leave it shall die. You're going to be cast into the lake of fire. Point blank. Read.
Turn thee, O Jacob, take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Yeah, we got to take hold of the laws of the Most High, follow what he say do, that we may be illuminated. But Revelation 18:4. These are conditions that we have to follow in coming out of the way that we've been programmed to think and follow the way of the heathen. Read that.
Revelations chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
That's
and
right.
that ye receive not of her plague.
Moses said we got to come out of the mindset of being programmed by this world. Remember, you at war with the Most High. You're a friend of the world. You're the enemy of the Most High. And you that love this world, you at enmity with the Most High, which is you at war with the Most High. That's what it's saying. You at war with the Most High. You at enmity with the Most High. And you're the enemy of the Most High. And that's not good at all. Because you see, you say you're going to be visited of the Most High. That's why he said, read it again.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people.
Come out of the mindset of how we've been programmed by the Edomites. It's their world. What curriculum did you all learn if it wasn't their curriculum? Didn't they have the curriculum say, this is what you're going to learn in school? They tell a teacher, you're going to teach this. If they deviate, what happens to that teacher? They get rid of them. I mean, I talk about it all the time like this. It's just valid. This coach, he told his assistant coach to pray. School is over. School is out. No students around. He told them to pray over the food that they're getting ready to eat amongst the faculty. They got rid of them for praying. So they took prayer out of the schools. So who they leave there? They took the Most High, took Mashiach Yahushua and the Holy Spirit out of the schools. So who they leave there? The devil and Satan and all wickedness that you could think of right there in the school. That's why the schools got to be like prisons. You can't even get in there to see your child if you want. You got to go make an appointment. You know what I mean? They took the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua out of the schools. But still they're going to teach about all these other different pagan religions and so forth. That's why he said, come out of her, my people. Come out of the mindset of the people that's at war with the Most High, the enemies of the Most High. Because how are you going to leave if you can't get a passport? Majority of brothers in jail. They got more brothers in jail now than they had in slavery in 1850. Little or nothing. That's why in California they started letting them out of prison, let them out of jail because they overcrowded, making too much money. But they make money off of prisoners, making a lot of money off of prisoners. And look how they're killing us. Left and right. So you got to come out of the mindset of this world and be spiritually endowed with the spiritual power that the Most High has endowed us with. And not be invalid in the eyes of the Most High. So I say, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Remember what the Most High said. Whose sins he gonna look at? Since we ain't going to captivity no more, whose sins he looking at? In Lamentation 4:22. He gonna look at the sins of Edom, because they the ones that are gonna be the last rulers of this world. Don't be partakers of her sins. The things that they have you doing that's contrary to the word of the Most High. Because it's their curriculum. And that you receive not of her plagues. Because see, our people going to receive the plagues of this nation because they caught up in their ways. Sad to say, but it's true. Ecclesiasticus 19 and start at verse give me verse 25.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 25. There is an exquisite subtlety, and the same is unjust. And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear. And there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment.
That's right, man. There is an exquisite subtlety. That's the devil. He's subtile. He's deceitful and evil. And as a person, and the same is unjust. The same is unjust. And there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear. And there is a wise man that justifieth in judgment. That's why it tells us in, see which one I want to do it first. Get a Song of Three Holy Children, verse 9. Because it says, there is an exquisite subtlety, and the same is unjust. It's unjust. We're going to look at that. Read that.
The Song of the Three Holy Children, verse 9. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies.
See, the Most High deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies. Read.
Most hateful forsakers of the Most High.
The what?
Most hateful forsakers of the Most High.
The most hateful forsakers of the Most High and of Mashiach Yahushua. You can't tell me in your wildest dreams that this is not most hateful and forsakers of the Most High and of Mashiach Yahushua. To set themselves up to be the Most High. Set themselves up to be Hamashiach Yahushua. To set themselves up to be the 12 apostles. Set themselves up to be the children of Israel. Which is a lie. The most hateful forsakers of the Most High. Now I ask them, okay, you think the white man going to come from the fourth dimension and come here and set righteousness on the earth? And they all say no. They smile and laugh and say no. But get Isaiah 47. Isaiah the 47th chapter, what they have said. The most hateful forsakers of the Most High. And that's why we got to come out of the mindset that they have our people in. Look at Isaiah 47 and read verse 10.
Chapter 47, verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me.
See, they are trusted in their wickedness. Remember what it said as far as the conclusion of the whole matter when salvation is coming. They're going to say, as for the way of the Most High, the way of Mashiach Yahushua, we have not known it. So the Most High telling them this is what they have done. They have trusted in their wickedness, because they said it. They're going to say it. We have dealt with wickedness and destruction. As for the way of the Most High, we have not known it. So the Most High telling them what they have done. That's why he said you got to come out of the way, their ways. Because why? Read verse 10.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge.
No. Verse 10, the whole thing.
For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. See, thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted them. Read. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. So they have said in their heart, in their mind, what? I am, and none else beside me. And none else beside me. I am, and none else beside me, right? Get St. John 8:58. This is what the Mashiach Yahushua said. Read 53, then read verse 58. Now they have said there I am, and none else beside them. And I got this picture up for a reason. Because they have said, and this picture is, I just bought this. I just bought this. So you can't deny it all the way from 1492, when Neil Da Vinci painted this picture, all the way to now. They have said, I am and none else beside me. Read that, verse 53. St. John chapter 8, verse 53.
Come on.
Art thou greater than our father Abraham?
So they asked Mashiach Yahushua, was he greater than our father Abraham? Read.
Which is dead, and the prophets are dead. Who makest thou thyself? So
they said, who maketh you yourself, Mashiach Yahushua? Who do you say you are? Verse 58. Remember, Esau said what? I am and none else beside me. He said he's I am. Read.
Mashiach Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham,
read.
Was I am.
Was who?
Was I am.
Right. Y'all see the connection? They have said within their heart, I am, and none else beside me. Here it is, right here in your face. They asked the Mashiach Yahushua, who you say you are? And he said, before Abraham was, I am. So you can't say that they just set themselves up to be a Mashiach Yahushua, the anointed Savior. As this white man, Caesar Borgia, this family, the Borgia family, until this day, to deceive the people. Our people have a problem. That's why I set up this. I have to have it because our people have a problem with horns on his head. Because they believe this is really someone that's going to come back and redeem us from this captivity that we're in. I mean, they like during the time of Easter, they be on their knees bleeding, crawling up to the church, believing in this and his mother, Mary. This will be his mother right here. Here goes his mother right here. Caesar Borgia, mother, Mary, who they say they crawling on their knees and bleeding and all that stuff too. This is mother. This is Sister Lucretia right there. That's his brother right here. Right here. Right there. Right there. And right there. That's his father sitting at the head of the table right here. Same image right here. Right there and right there. Here goes Caesar Borgia right here. He's right there. He's right here. And he's right there. Same image, only 5 people. They have said, I am, and none else beside me. Until this day. Without a shadow of a doubt. You can't deny this fact. They call them the first crime family. How many of us have seen this in our houses and have it in the churches? You go up in the churches, our people got this all over. I mean, on TV. I remember they had a show, Good Times. Let me get rid of this crap. They had, in the background, you see that That picture with Caesar Borgia, a so-called white man, and they had one that says he drew a picture of a black Jesus. And I remember Esther Rowe. Oh no, we ain't never had that up in our house. We got to put that other one back up there. That's our people.